All right. I just heard my student sight read this song that I put in front of her for the very first time, and it was beautiful. And so now we're gonna just kind of touch on some pieces of what I observed, and we're gonna kind of polish it up a bit and see what happens. All right. So first thing I want to do is after you got done playing, you flat out said it was not in tempo, things were not quite on the beat. And a lot of it was, even if it was subconscious, maybe. But you did a great job. So let's start by just counting out the whole piece.
Okay.
It's really short, so we're gonna start in. We got 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and like that. Okay? So I want you counting out loud with me if you would, please. If you get confused, it's okay. We're going to just move past it and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
All right. So I'll give us a measure and then we'll come in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 1, and 3, and 1, 2, and I was only reading the top line. That's my fault.
I couldn't read the bottom line and the top line at the same time.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to just do just the top line then. That was my fault for not clarifying before we got into it.
I just assumed because I don't really know how to do both at the same time.
Okay, well then that tells me a little bit more about what we need to do. Okay, let me count the first line, and I want you to count after me. Okay, so I'm going to do it once, and then I'll let you do it.
Okay.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and. All right. So then I'm going to let you.
I was so confused. I was waiting for you to start singing the song instead of counting. I apologize.
No, you're
so
okay.
I didn't realize you had started until like halfway through. I apologize.
You were just zoned out. That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you being honest.
I was like, where's 3? Why isn't she not starting on 3?
All right. So I'm going to do it one more time. This time, hang out with me.
I'm sorry.
You're okay. All right. So what we're going to do, like I said, I'm going to give us the first 2 beats and then start on the 3 and.
Okay.
So listen once and then I'll stop and then let you do it by yourself. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 1, 2,
3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1,
and 3, and 1,
and 3, and
3. Okay, that's fine. I was just going to keep up with you. If you wanted to keep going, I was going to roll with you. But that's totally fine. We're just doing the top line. All right. So, let's go through the whole piece like that.
Okay.
Just slow and steady. And
singing or playing? Confused.
We're going to go through the whole piece just counting the right hand.
Okay.
Just so we can get that beat, the steady pulse into our body. That way when you go to play it, it will feel more natural to have that already set tempo for yourself.
Okay.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3,
and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1,
and
3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1.
Don't take their piece.
3 and.
So we're gonna go here 1,
and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1. And 3, and 1, and 2, 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 and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 3, and 1, and 3 and 1.
Perfect. That was fantastic. Okay, so you can see basically once you get a good rhythm in this piece, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so fantastic. I want you to kind of keep working on that, and that's really it for right now.
Okay.